Rain on a window, little rivers on the glass, streetlight reflections moving slow as traffic pass. I got a worn out blanket and a cup that's still warm, watching the weather teach the world how to be calm. The week's been heavy, like a coat I couldn't shed. Too many thoughts keep talking when I'm trying to rest my head. Then the radio starts singing that familiar melody, and for a minute it feels like it was written just for me. I turn it up a little, then I turn the world down. Let the rain keep its rhythm, let the quiet come around. If the sky wants to cry, I'll let it do its thing. Sometimes you heal by listening. Rain on the window, song on the radio, washing off the worry that I carried too long ago. Slow down, breathe in, let the night be kind. Let the music find the pieces that I left behind. If tomorrow feels uncertain, I don't gotta know. With rain on the window and a song on the radio, there's a picture on the counter from a brighter summer day. You and me in sunlight, smiling like we found a way. I miss you in the quiet, in the ordinary hours, in the smell of coffee drifting through the house in early showers. But I'm learning not to fight it, not to run from what I feel. Let the ache be just a teacher, let the heart stay real. Outside the rain keeps falling like it's got no end. Inside this melody reminds me I can bend. So I close my eyes and listen like the world is trying to say, you don't have to fix it all, you just have to stay. Let the thunder roll right past without a fight. I'm safe in this small light. Rain on the window, song on the radio, washing off the worry that I carried too long ago. Slow down, breathe in, let the night be kind. Let the music find the pieces that I left behind. If tomorrow feels uncertain, I don't gotta know. With rain on the window and a song on the radio. Maybe love is like the weather, sometimes clear, sometimes gray. Sometimes it finds you softly, sometimes it pours all day. But every storm runs out of sky if you just let it move. And every heart can start again if it remembers truth. So I'll let the rain keep talking to the roof above, and I'll let the song keep teaching me the shape of love. Rain on the window, song on the radio, hold me in the quiet, help my heart let go. Rain on the window, song on the radio, washing off the worry that I carried too long ago. Slow down, breathe in, let the night be kind. Let the music find the pieces that I left behind. If tomorrow feels uncertain, I don't gotta know. With rain on the window and a song on the radio. Rain on the window, song on the radio. Hush now. Seafoam secrets on the shoreline, morning painted pale. Coffee in my travel cup, wind playing with my hair. I came out here to breathe again, to loosen up the knots, to leave my should've sentences in yesterday's thoughts. The tide rolls in like mercy, soft enough to hold, washing over footprints like a story getting told. I've been carrying quiet heartbreak in the pockets of my jeans, but the ocean doesn't ask me what it means. Inhale, salt and open sky. Exhale, let the old wise die. I don't have to understand it all today, I can let it drift away. Seafoam secrets, whispering peace into my weakness. Let it roll, let it fade, like a prayer the water made. If my mind gets loud again, I'll come back quietly to seafoam secrets and the blue that sets me free. I watch a woman doing yoga where the sand is smooth, eyes closed like she's listening for something true. A little kid is building castles just to watch them fall, laughing like the ending isn't scary after all. I pick up a piece of sea glass, green and worn down kind, thinking maybe time can soften what it finds. I used to blame my heart for feeling everything too deep. Now I see the ocean's deep and still it sleeps. So I set my phone face down, let the silence do its work, let the waves untie the strings around the hurt. If tomorrow brings its thunder, I'll meet it when it's near. But right now, I'm here. Seafoam secrets, whispering peace into my weakness. Let it roll, let it fade, like a prayer the water made. If my mind gets loud again, I'll come back quietly to seafoam secrets and the blue that sets me free. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's the tide returning to the shoreline, steady on my side. Maybe love is not a headline, not a firework in the night. Maybe love is learning how to hold my own light. And if I start forgetting I can make it through the storm, I'll come back to seafoam, to the calm after the war. Seafoam secrets, soft enough to keep my breath in. One more wave, one more sigh, let the old me say goodbye.
me free. Seafoam secrets.
Seafoam on the shoreline, morning barely wakes. Coffee in a paper cup, sun on the little waves. I came down here to quiet what the week put in my chest, to find a softer answer than the need to be the best.
I see you by the dock, shoes in your hand, smiling like you've been here, praying I would understand.
No big speech, no fireworks,
Just your calm, familiar eyes, and the ocean pulls my worries from the inside.
I don't need you to fix me, I just need you close. I don't need a perfect moment, I just need hope.
If the tide can keep returning, we can learn it too, slow and true. Seafoam promises, soft words we don't have to force.
Hold my hand, let it breathe,
Let the waves take the grief.
if the world gets heavy, we'll lay it down and let it be. Seafoam promises, keeping us steady. I've been carrying my silence like a stone in my coat, acting like I'm fine when I'm barely afloat. I was raised to keep it in, to never show the crack, but love don't grow in armor, so I'm learning to step back.
The harbor's got that slow song creak, ropes against the mast, and I'm thinking how your patience always outlasts my past.
So I say what I mean, not what I'm scared to say. I choose you in the ordinary days. I don't need to win an argument, I don't need to be right, I don't need a bigger love, I just need a gentle light.
If the tide can smooth the sharpness, it can soften me, I believe.
Seafoam promises, soft words we don't have to force. Hold my hand, let it breathe,
Let the waves take the grief.
if the world gets heavy, we'll lay it down and let it be. Seafoam promises, keeping us steady. No loud forever, just I'm here. No perfect timing,
Just sincere.
when my mind starts racing,
I'll slow it down.
when your heart feels shaky,
I won't leave town.
love don't need a headline,
Just a heartbeat we can trust.
maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's the way we stay.
Coming back to each other at the end of every day.
Maybe love is in the small things, shared coffee, shared calm, a hand on your shoulder when the world feels wrong. If tomorrow brings its thunder, we'll meet it when it comes.
If the past gets loud again, we'll hush it with the sun.
Let the ocean teach our hearts, slow is still a start.
Sea foam promises, whispering we can handle this.
In and out like the sea,
let the quiet set us free.
sea foam promises, soft words we don't have to force. Hold my hand, let it breathe, let the waves take the grief. If the world gets heavy, we'll lay it down and let it be. Sea foam promises, keeping us steady, keeping us steady. Early morning parking lot, sky still half asleep. Keys in my hand, heart in my throat, promises to keep. That old outright shotgun, whispering turn around. But I push the door and step inside, feet on solid ground. Gym lights hum like fireflies, bright but soft somehow. Mirrors tell the truth, but they don't judge me now. Treadmill starts a slow roll, like a road I can choose. One small mile, one calm breath, something to prove to me, not you. I ain't here to be perfect, I ain't here to be loud. I'm here to get a little stronger than the fear I've allowed. If my hands shake, let them shake, still I show up anyway. That's how the heart turns into okay. And gym lights and gentle courage, slow steps with a steady purpose. Breathing deep, let it go, let the quiet muscle grow. If I'm tired of the old hurt, if I'm learning how to heal, I'll take it rep by rep until it starts to feel real. Gym lights and gentle courage, carry me, carry me. There's a woman in the corner, headphones on, eyes kind. A kid doing his first pull-up, grinning wide as summertime. An older man walks steady, like he's known the storm before. And it hits me, everybody's fighting something behind a different door. I used to think strength was never breaking, never bending at all. But strength is coming back again after you fall. Water bottle towel on my shoulders, sweat on my skin, feels like I'm wringing out the worry I've been living in. So I turn the volume down on the voice that says you can't trade my not enough for a simple I am. No finish line today, no spotlight I need, just a steady heart and a little belief. Gym lights and gentle courage, slow steps with a steady purpose. Breathing deep, it's a morning drive. Maybe it's lacing up your shoes when you don't feel alive. Maybe peace is not a prize. Maybe it's a practice move, learning how to be kind to the body you live through. And if I ever slip back to that old self-doubt again, I'll come back to this steady beat and start where I am. Dim lights, gentle courage, hold my breath, release the pressure. One more step, one more try. I'm okay, I'm alright. Dim lights and gentle courage, slow steps with a steady purpose. Breathe in deep, let it go. Let the quiet muscle grow. If I'm tired of the old hurt, if I'm learning how to heal, I'll take it rep by rep until it starts to feel real. Dim lights and gentle courage, carry me. Gentle courage. Morning tide on the shoreline, barefoot in the sand. Coffee in a paper cup, warm against my hands. Seagulls drawing circles, sunlight on the waves, and I feel my shoulders loosen like a quiet kind of brave. I've been living in my head where the worries like to stay, borrowing trouble from tomorrow, dragging yesterday. But the ocean keeps on moving with a patience I can see, like it's saying, let it come, let it leave. So I breathe in salt and sky, breathe out all the noise, let the water take the edges off the choice. If my mind starts racing, I know what I'll do. I'll listen to the blues. Sea glass serenity, smooth by the waves inside of me, worn down soft, shining through. All the broken turns to new. If the world gets heavy, I'll let the tide carry me. The sea glass serenity. I walk the edge where foam lines draw and fade away. Find a piece of sea glass glowing green in the gray. Once it was a jagged bottle, sharp enough to bleed. Now it's smooth as forgiveness, kinda like what I need. I turn it in the sunlight, watch it catch the gold, and I think about the parts of me I tried to keep control. Maybe time can be an ocean, maybe pain can change its shape, or maybe I don't have to stay the same. So I set my phone face down, let the silence do its work, let the sea world gets heavy, I let the tide carry me. Sea glass serenity. Maybe healing isn't sudden, maybe it's the way the sea keeps returning to the shoreline, patient as can be. Maybe love is in the rhythm, come and go, ebb and flow, teaching my tight heartbeat how to slow. And if I ever lose my center in the rush of every day, I'll come back to salt air, let the water have its say. Sea glass serenity, hold me while the world releases me. One more breath, one more wave, let my heart be brave. Sea glass serenity, smoothed by the waves inside of me, worn down, soft, shining through all the broken turns to new. If the world gets heavy, I'll let the tide carry me. Sea glass serenity. Sea glass serenity. Hush now, falls on the shoreline, lanterns in the breeze, footprints turn to memories where the tide moves easy. I've been carrying a week that felt too sharp to hold, but the ocean speaks in rhythms steady, soft and old. Your sweater on my shoulders, sand stuck to my skin, a paper cup of coffee warm where the night begins, and every little wave says what I needed to hear. Let it go, you're safe right here. So I breathe in salt and moonlight, breathe out all the noise, let the water take my worry like it always does. If the world feels too much, if my mind won't sleep, I'll listen to the deep. Saltwater lullaby, singing me back to the quiet side. Rock my heart, slow my mind like a bold and gentle tide. If I'm falling apart, you'll still find me by that saltwater lullaby. Saltwater lullaby. Walk down by the dock where the sailboats sleep, ropes creak little hymns while the harbor keeps time in soft circles like it's got nowhere to race. And I learn what it means to give myself grace. I used to chase control like it could make me whole, but control is just an anchor when you're tired in your soul. Out here the sky feels wider than the fears I hide, and the water keeps its promise setting back inside. So I set my phone face down, let the stars do their work, let the night untangle knots I didn't know I'd care. If tomorrow asks for answers, it can wait in line. Tonight I'm doing fine. saltwater lullaby. Saltwater lullaby. Maybe peace ain't permanent. Maybe it comes and goes, like the tide that leaves the shore, but always finds it close. Maybe love is not a headline, not a firework in the sky. Maybe love is steady water, teaching me to try. And if I ever lose my center in the fast and loud of life, bring me back to open water, to the blue and silver night. Saltwater lullaby, hold me while the world goes by. One more breath, one more wave, teach my heart to stay. Saltwater lullaby, singing me back to the quiet side. Rock my heart, slow my mind like a boat in gentle tide. If I'm falling apart, you still find me by that saltwater lullaby. Saltwater lullaby.